5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ftalatos are no halogenated esters derived from ftalic acid, which are widely used in a wide variety of industrial and consumer applications. Some are marketed as specific chemicals, DHP, while others are completely stored in isomers consist of several specific substances with similar chemical structures, DANP. Due to their wide variety of use in diverse applications, there are no among the synthetic chemicals elements with great presence in the environment. Source of your daily life contain this element: packaging of food, solvents, perfume, pesticides, nail polish, adhesives, polish, paint pigments, houses, rain cones, bedroom curtains, vinyl floors, wall coverings, lubricants, adhesives, detergents, nail polish, hair and shampoo, cosmetics, children's toys. Children's toys contain between 20% and 50% phthalate of the total weight on the product.
The human beings can find the ftalatos in the feeding on having breathed them or the tag, but they find his exit again since we exhale or excrete them. This indicates that they decompose quickly in the human body. According to the EPE, they last in the body of 12 and 24 hours, providing that the quantities are small. However, if they are in big quantities, they can neither decompose nor excrete easily, for what they accumulate in the fatty tissue. This process is called the accumulation. Concentration increase can cause health damage, regardless of whether the substance is strange to the body or if it is needed at low concentrations. When it is entry is by ingestion, if it is insoluble, the substance is excreted quickly, but if the substance is soluble, it is absorbed by the gastrointestinal tract, which can be transported to the fatty tissue or by the blood to the internal organs. If these are inhaled, it settles in respiratory tract. This can take 2 access rounds. The first one would have direct contact with the fabric, and the second one can absorb into the blood, distributing them to the internal organs.
Several studies have shown health conditions when exposed to various substances that are toxic on the humans and to some animals as well. So it's necessary to keep in mind that it was causes in the body taking into account the routes by which the toxic enter organs. If your skin makes contact with your body will probably absorb only as amount once it enters your body. It's degraded into other components, some of which are harmful. Your degradation products are removed from your body, mainly in the urine, in no more than 2 days. With the study is in laboratory animals, the effects observed in animals that have received high dose of weight during a prolonged period was a reproduction in the weight gain. Same breed effects have been observed in the newborn rats of mothers who received high dose of ftalatos of approximately 3 grams per kilograms per injection during pregnancy. However, this type of phthalate exposure did not occur in humans. There is no information to indicate whether the effect can cause birth death when administered orally. Phthalate may be slightly irritating when applied to animal skin and slightly irritating when applied directly onto eyes of animals. There is no information on the health effect of phthalate when applied to skin for prolonged periods.
Numerous studies have shown that phthalates alter the hormonal system, especially in men and children. Luis Dominguez Boada, professor of toxicology of the Faculty of Medicine of the University Las Palmas de Gran Canaria, explained that phthalates enter through the skin, the respiratory and digestive tract, where they pass into the bloodstream, where by means in the blood they are distributed throughout the organism, so as subsequently pass into the tissue cells. In some cases, phthalates have important toxic effects that occur chronically, specifically in hormonal system, presenting as urogenital malformation in men, thus affecting the male reproductive system. Also, phthalates in other studies are related to the other diseases as allergies and dermatitis. In addition, it seems that can cause neurological disorders.
The regulation of ftalatos is very low. Among them, we can find the following. In Colombian Technical Standard 1619 of 2013, it indicates in the 5.3.1.4.3 point that the sum of the following results in the ink used in the materials that form part of the volumes of paper or cardboard as notebook, see in the numeral 5.3 point, does not exceed 0.1%, like dibutyl ftalatos, 2-ethyl ftalatos, benzyl butyl ftalatos, D-N-octyl ftalatos, D-isocyanoyl ftalatos, D-isodecyanyl ftalatos. The Columbia Technical Standard 1618 of 2013 of environmental criteria for paints and coating materials prohibit the use of ftalatos in the manufacture of these products in the 4.3.3 point, and the clause of 4.6.5 point prohibits the intentional introduction of ftalatos. In the resolution 13.3 of 2008, in the paragraph of Article 5, it mentioned that toys containing ftalatos intended to be introduced into the mouth by children under 3 years cannot be manufactured, imported, or marketed in the national territory.